Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Quebec singer Mervil has been sentenced to 2 years in federal prison for sexually assaulting a 19-year-old woman in Rimouski more than 25 years ago. According to the Canadian press, the court heard that the victim was intoxicated and asleep at a hotel when the assault occurred. Mervil's lawyer requested a home sentence, but Quebec Court Judge James Rondeau deemed it inappropriate due to the gravity of the crime and the victim's vulnerable state. The prosecution had sought a 30-month sentence. In addition to the prison term, Mervil will serve 3 years of probation and be listed on the province's sexual offender registry for 2 decades. CTV News reports that Toronto councillor Parthi Kandavel is currently under active investigation by the Ontario Provincial Police, OP, for allegations that he requested a considerable amount of money from developers to expedite 2 projects in Scarborough. Sources close to the situation reveal that concerns were raised by developers regarding these requests, which reportedly went beyond the standard community benefits charges outlined in Section 37 of the Planning Act. In one instance, involving a property on Kennedy Road, city records indicate that after initial staff disapproval in 2024, Councillor Kandavel introduced a motion in June 2025 to settle a dispute at the Ontario Land Tribunal, which subsequently passed. Kandavel, who has served as Scarborough Southwest councillor since 2023, has expressed surprise regarding the investigation and hopes for a swift resolution. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow stated she would not comment on an active investigation, but emphasized that all councillors are expected to act with integrity. Neither the property owners nor Kandavel have responded to specific questions from CTV News regarding these allegations. Global News reports that Game 5 of the Professional Women's Hockey League, PWHL, semi-final series between the Montreal Victoire and the Minnesota Frost has been postponed. The league announced the decision hours before Monday's scheduled opening face-off, citing player safety concerns related to illness. Importantly, a medical assessment has determined that the symptoms are not consistent with hantavirus, a detail the league emphasized in its release. The best-of-5 series is currently tied at 2 games apiece, with both teams vying for a spot in the final. A rescheduled date for the decisive Game 5 is expected to be announced shortly. The winner of this series will advance to face the Ottawa Charge, whom the Minnesota Frost defeated in 4 games in last year's championship series. BC Forest Minister Ravi Parmar revealed a $16.7 million investment plan to bolster the province's forestry sector, which has been severely impacted by the ongoing U.S. trade war. Speaking from a Burnaby wood door manufacturing plant, Parmar highlighted the need to diversify trade partners after U.S. President Donald Trump's radical senseless tariffs and unjustified duties on BC wood products. Approximately $12 million will be allocated to expand global demand for BC wood through research, building code development, trade missions, and targeting new sectors. The remaining $4 million will focus on increasing domestic use within BC, supporting architects, developers, local governments, and providing training for wood-based projects. The Provincial Crown Agency, Forestry Innovation Investment, will primarily fund the initiative with additional support from industry partners. This initiative from City News Everywhere aims to reduce the industry's reliance on a single market and secure a more stable future for BC's wood industry. CTV News reports that the highly anticipated Oakridge Park shopping mall in Vancouver will open its first phase on May 28th. This initial opening is part of a monumental 5 million square foot retail and residential project developed by Quadreal Property Group in West Bank, with an estimated total cost of $6.5 billion upon its completion in 2029. The first phase, totaling approximately 2.8 million square feet, will feature 650,000 square feet of retail space, housing luxury tenants like Louis Vuitton and Aritzia. Additionally, it will include nearly 1,400 residential units and 720,000 square feet of offices. A significant highlight is the 3.6-hectare municipal park located on the mall's roof, which will be partially accessible to the public from the opening day at 11 a.m. The full development is projected to eventually accommodate over 3,300 residential and rental units, providing homes for more than 6,000 people. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.